Let's go comic book shopping. I'm going to look for comic books on eBay and give you a little tips and tricks. What I've used, I've done videos like this before. Let's see if I find anything. So we're going to go into uncharted territory. Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe. You'll know what to do. In the description, you'll find our Instagram, our whatnot, eBay store, email. So, yeah, help us out on all that. We're going to take a look at eBay and a couple of the things that I use to try to pick up good deals on comic books. So let's just take a look at what's available on eBay right now. So I'm just going to get started right here. I have a saved search, and basically I search for anything over $20 in the comics and graphic novels section. And these are all buy it now. So I go by newly listed, right? Which is important because that's where sometimes great deals can pop up, right? You got a 1962 Wonder Woman for $48, VG 45. Betty Pages from 1989. Now this is I don't get this when I search on my phone, but when you do it on the desktop, you'll see sometimes the logo of the seller. My comic shop specifically, here's a tip. If you see something you're interested in, you can buy it off their website cheaper. You're gonna kind of save the eBay fees. And a lot of times it takes the pictures a while to load up. So sometimes if your Big Heroes 6 variant, that's interesting. Oh, well, Gambit, signed and remarked, $17.50. That does not seem like a good deal. 1956 Black Hawk for $35. Okay, this is interesting. Transformers #1, fine minus. This is worth looking at. Okay. It's a newsstand. So that's something. So we want to take now, top-notch collectibles, 4,500 sales. What we can see here is somewhere at the top, some spine ticks. I always get thrown a little bit by the light poles. And then spine ticks on the back, right? So this is not high grade. Now, if we were interested in this book, I'm only interested really in this book in high grade. We're talking about $100. Well, Transformers #1, cover price is good because it gives you prices for direct and newsstand. I'm sorry, raw and graded. So, and they also separate out the newsstand most of the time, unless it's haven't been a lot of sales. Now this is interesting. Newsstand. Here is something that might have been missed. No, it is 75 cents. So it is a newsstand. I thought maybe it was $1. Fine. You know, $5 to $6, $60. Really, you'd need this book to be, for it to be worth, like for me to grade it, it would have to be probably upwards of a 9.2, a 9.0, 9.2 minimum. That is not what this book is. Let's move on. Now, new books are coming in all the time. Black Rider 16. You'll see graded books as well. I am just kind of tending to look more. That looks like $40. Superman 156, not a key. Shazam 1 for $367. That is a crazy price. Some recent books. Now there's Betty and Me. It's lower grade. This is a good book for Betty and Me. This book in mid-grade is probably about a $40, $50 book, so that price is pretty fair, which you expect from my comic shop. Let's go to page 2. Now, this is Sunday evening, 11:30 Eastern time. And we will see some of the repeats. Some books repeated just because as new books got loaded into page 1, they pushed these down to page 2. They actually have also a good, very good from My Comic Shop, Betty and Me. A restored FF 210. Oh, not really worth it. $30 Batman book. Okay, this is interesting. Batman 17 double cover. 5.0, $2,200. I'm not going to spend $2,200. This is high for a booster gold. 1. Batgirl 12. VF. Superboy 101. First Wonder Man, but only a 2.5. Baffling Mysteries number 7. Low grade, $925. First Kang. Fair. Buck Rogers 4. Some good Golden Age books here. 9.4. 525. That's a fair price. You want a good deal. A Black Knight. Really not going to get good deals from My Comic Shop on graded books. A lot of vintage comic books. Now, I do see a Joker one here, but there's no price on this. I'm just going to take a quick look at it. $80, but that's a starting bid. And I think that was a publicized or a, yeah, just what a batch of randomness. Pass. I think that was a sponsored sale, so that's going to pop up on your feed more than just your regular sale. What do we... Brave and the Ball 22 and 9. For the right price, I'd love a Brave and the Bold 1. Deadpool 1, signed by Joe Madureira. Low grade Jimmy Olsen. That's number 24. Western Comics. Bill Boyd Western. Big Shot Comics. Beverly Hillbillies 15. X-rated. Pass. More Western. This Batgirl. Signed the Purple Rain homage. That's a book for the right price, but not for that price. I would be interested in that book at a lower price. Some Archies or an Archie, some other stuff for $25. It is an interesting Archie book. 12 center. Not high grade. 149. Not early enough, I think, to really have a considerable amount of value, even though it does have a bikini cover. And there are collectors that love that. I also like to find high grade, even bronze and copper, some double-digit Batmans for us in the $400 range. Sorry about that. It is late. As I said, it's 11:30 on Sunday night. I need to get ready for bed. Cameo of Taskmaster, only an 8.0. Sometimes it is worth looking at the slabs for CPR potential. Atomic Mouse 14, 5, 2. The thing about My Comic Shop is they know what they're dealing with, right? Not much is going to slip past them in terms of value. Their grading is pretty tight. But you're not going to, sometimes you'll see somebody will just put a book up. Gargoyles 1 for $40. Now, I'm not a huge Gargoyles fan. This is, well, interesting. I think they labeled it as a direct, but that looks to be a newsstand. What's that there? Let's see if we can get a better picture. Yeah, there is some wear on the spine. A little bit of something down in the corner there. Not a lot of pictures. No pictures of the back cover. But let's just take a look at Gargoyles number 1. The fact that it appears to be a newsstand, although it may not be. It may just be, it looks like one, but it isn't. No, it would say direct edition. So we're talking about a newsstand. They want $40 for it. I mean, a VF, if it's better than VF, I'm a little reluctant. Actually, yeah, $40 buy it now. Light spine brakes. I agree. VF are better, not near mint. The lack of a back cover and the fact that I am not necessarily a Gargoyles fan is probably enough to dissuade me. I can't tell, if all of this stuff is schmutz on the bag or like breaks in the black. I mean, that looks pretty sharp up top corner. This edge looks pretty good. Now, interesting. I guess it is embossed. Again, I'm not a Gargoyles guy. Is it different than the direct? I guess not. I think this is a pretty decent deal, but I'm going to pass on just because it's not in my wheelhouse. Batman 251, good. It's a great book, but a little kind of beat up. I would like to find something that, with a nice clean and a press could bring good value. I'm kind of skipping past the My Comic Shop stuff, unless it's something that really catches my eye that I want for my personal collection. Wow. Avengers 48, under $100. One very good find, mid-grade for $135. That's a book that could come back. I think we're going to see Dane Whitman again. Marvel has him under contract. Okay. Astonishing 9, $335. Strange Tales 147 for $40. I want to take a look at condition of this real quick. McFury cover. Yeah, some wear down there. Back cover looks nice. Yeah, spine wear. Ooh, not high enough grade. Like sometimes you'll get somebody that'll list something like that at a reasonable price, and the condition will be much better than you might have anticipated from an inexperienced seller. Oh yeah, VF Devil Dinosaur 1. Well, it is signed by Lee and Kirby on $450. That's interesting. Flash 148. Nice. How nice? I'm going to say not quite nice enough. A little messy down there. Foxing. Yeah. There's stuff wrong with that book. And it's not one of the keys. This is interesting. $194. First Black Cat. $120. Dirty. Crease up there. Wear. There could be a lot of potential to clean this up. This is a defect for sure. A little bit there, but not too bad. Spine looks okay. Back cover. Staples looks solid. This can all be cleaned. That is just dirty. I'm pretty sure that can be cleaned. The thing you have to be careful of is in the color part. The white part's easily cleaned. This would definitely benefit from a press. So let's see. Let's delve into this a little bit more. They have it very good. Very good to find. First print. Some discoloration. Sold as is. Yada, yada, yada. 115 feedback. So an inexperienced seller. Ah, it's out of stock. Why is it still listed? I guess somebody bought it. Yeah. I want to just see out of curiosity. That looks like a good, you know, a good deal in terms of what it could be, if not what it is. It was $112, $115, $120. What would you need to get it to be worth double that? $240. Not a lot. $8? Maybe. Maybe you could double that book up with a good clean and a press, but it doesn't seem to be available. Let me just take a quick look again. No, somebody must have grabbed it, and it was still some Vampirella nonsense. First Quicksilver Magneto, $1,100. If that's better than mid-grade, let's take a close look. Okay, we got schmutz there, a little bit there, a little piece missing. Another little piece missing up in the Marvel box. I'm thinking a 3.5. Oh, look at that spine. The Swiss cheese in that spine. Oh, God, they're barely holding on. You wouldn't really want to press that. 3.5, I'm going to say. Probably not worth it. I actually have one of these out at CGC right now, which is a little bit lower grade than this, and I figure it's about an $800 book. That's why I looked at this and said, let's make just have X-Men number 4. Since it's before the name change, yes. Yeah, I'd need that to be in the 5 range to spend $1,100 on it. In the 3.5 range, you're breaking even, and you haven't even had it graded. So, I mean, it's not a bad price, but not a good deal for what it is, the condition it's in. See some of the same ones. Let's go down. There we go. Good Mind. It's missing the Marvel box. Pass. Not a bad book. Again, I don't think it's high enough grade. There's just that black cover is picking up too much wear. I would be interested in a high grade of that book. An Adventure Comics low grade lot for $30. How low grade and what's included? Oh, how low grade? I don't really care how low grade. $30. We are. Damn it! Somebody scooped that up. Oh my God! Somebody got. Man. Oh man. Somebody got this book here. Let's see if they have, I mean, this one. First Zod. Look at, oh my God, $30. Some son of a gun paid for this. Dang it. Oh man, this is a want of mine. I mean, condition, let's say 2.5. Right? Let's say 2.5 for any of these books. I mean, meets Green Arrow. Oh my gosh. Somebody got an absolute steal. This is going to be sad. Oh, it hurts. See, this is what I talk about. The deals are out there, but I mean, you can't miss this one. Let's say it was a 2.5. You get that grade, it's a 2.5. It looked like it could be a little bit better. Like the staples look pretty attached. Everything was there. A 2.5 is a $200 book. I mean, basically you're paying $30 for the lot. You're getting $200 right here. First Phantom Zone, first General Zod. Oh, $30 plus $15 shipping. So they're paying $50. You got a couple other ones. I mean, as long as it's complete, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah, I was ready to jump right on that bad boy. Listing sold. Son of a gun. When did it sell? At 9:33 p.m. 2 minutes ago. It sold. I just missed it. Now, this makes me hungry to look for more. Sabretooth, Wolverine, newsstand. I mean, again, this is a book. There's one picture. I'm going to pass on that. Even though newsstand. What's a newsstand? X-Men 213 newsstand. Oh, man. Yeah, I really would have loved that. That's on my kind of secondary want list. It's not like one of the books I wanted for 2024, but I want a first General Zod, first Phantom Zone. Well, I also want that run. It's in the run of Adventure Comics that I want. Yeah, this is not a deal. I mean, it's a $15, $20 book. Even in, I can't tell. I mean, a 9.8. Yeah, even a 9.6. I definitely hung the 9.8 of this. Is this a 9.8? It's possible, but without seeing the back cover, I am not putting my money into $25 into that book. Let's see if this son of a gun has anything else, actually, that he's giving away. Did I? There we go. Let's just take a look at this. $50 for some Submariners. 50. He actually charged less for the 10-cent Adventure Comics than like the 25-cent, 30-cent, the Marvel Triple Actions. Punisher lot, Chamber of Darkness, Tchotchkes. I mean, some of these might be decent deals, but Carl Barks book from 1947. Seems to know the number. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 77. Walt Disney number 77. I don't think it's a major Barks key. I'm not, familiar with my Duck books. Yeah, VG $48. It's, right in line there. Iron Fist 1, $1.25. Man, that just hurts my soul. That I literally, somebody clicked the buy it now button quicker than I did. That's all it is to it. I would have been very happy today walking away with that lot of books because it would have filled some holes in my Adventure Comics run. But it would have been a nice key to get. And it would have been a gradable book. I mean, that definitely looked like it had pressable improvements in it. Triple Action. Superman 150. I'm just looking to see if he has anything else. And we'll just get back to the newer listings. We'll do a couple. I can't do much more. Obviously you get into something that close and you get really you get the taste for chasing it down. Chasing down a deal that you can find. And there are crazy deals like that to be had here. The Mutants lot, House of Mystery 195 for $60. Let's take a quick look at condition of this book. Rights and cover, not bad. A little bit of something up there. Yeah, I mean, we're talking, yeah, that there. 7, maybe. Oh, less pieces. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Warlock number 1, I want 60. No, thank you. 50 random. No, thank you. First Sabertooth VG, $400. Pass. Then some of these promoted sales. I'll go to one more page and I'll go back to page 1. And Vampirella booby covers. Marvel Comics book lot for $80. Human Fly, Hercules, Marvel Fanfare, Daredevil 12. Yeah, not feeling it. I don't think that Daredevil 25 has enough value to carry it. Oh, 130 for both of these. These would have to be 9/8. Adventure Comics 281. Now I got my Adventure Comics taste. Man, that was so close, wasn't it, folks? Hansi, the girl of the swastika. Not to be confused, guys. This means that, yeah, Hansi loved the swastika in past tense, and she learned that, like, it was evil by the end of the book. Very strange book. Very strange book. Okay. Captain Marvel Adventures. You know, I kind of just, unless it's something I really want for my personal collection, I'm going to skip. Okay, I'm going to go back to page 1 once again, and then we'll make a video of what got away. This would have to be high grade. I mean, it's the total crapshoot. I don't think so. It's dirty, chip. Yeah. It's a good book. Might be worth more than that, but you'd need a higher grade, I think. 100-page Super Spectacular 8. Because some people don't know what this is. These early 100-pagers were their own thing, even though they have like the Batman trade dress on it. So this is a mid-grader. It's probably like in the 4 range. And I suspect the price is pretty fair. Right? Yeah. $20 book. No slabs. That's unusual. I would have thought there would be slabs in this book. Yeah, extremely worn. I think how much? $387 for $28. 30th anniversary. Oh yeah, mess. I mean, it might be worth more than what they're asking, but I'd rather have a nice book. Forbidden Tales of Dark Mansion number 15. It's late in the run. Destroys Dark Mansion Forbidden Love. So it looks as though we got so close. So close to a screaming deal. This is the first Talia. Mid-grade. Again, it's still in the bag. It's like just a pile. No board. I'd be really scared of how this would ship. And it's only 98.5% positive. Let's just see sellers' other items. There could be something wacky in here. mean, these pictures are terrible. Terrible. Like old beat up bags. And they're charging, they're not, this isn't a deal. You got to find Wonder Woman number 30, but only VG plus. Let me just take a quick look at that. Women's lib issue. Yep, that's definitely what it is. Actually, it does look better than a VG plus. Needs work. What's going on up there? I guess it's just a flap of the... Let's call it a VG plus. This is 203. Another tip is sometimes the lots are worth it. But you have to find like one book that's worth the entire lot. You can't start adding them all up, right? There's got to be something that's going to jump out, because usually the condition on the lots is not great. Yeah, very good, $20. Yeah, this has to be graded. I mean, look at the graded prices here. 8.5 for 150. You're not really getting much above fine in sales of this book, and that's what you're sitting with here. Okay, let's go back to get rid of those windows. Beagle Boys, $3,900 for Malibu Sun 13. Kind of back where we started from. Let's go back to page uno. Illuminati, yada, yada. Expected Wonder Man at a 9.8. Mid-grade. Yeah, I'm not seeing. It looks like the best deal of the night bypassed us. So, folks, that's sometimes what you get when you're dealing with eBay. There are opportunities, and I've missed other better opportunities because I couldn't believe that one. I was ready to jump on right away. As soon I should have, like I had, if I'd done it 10 seconds earlier, would I have gotten it? I don't know. But I noticed right away that was the first General Zod. And, knowing that the whole lot was 30, I was ready to pounce on it. But with those buy it nows, you got to be fast. And I wasn't fast enough. So I had a Marvel Spotlight 5 for like under $100 that I couldn't believe that's what it was. And somebody got it. And you'll see that if you go to new listings, you can find deals. People that don't really know what they're listing. Giant Size X-Men 1 for like $120 in decent condition. Somebody scooped it up right away. You got to be quick, because once you hesitate, because if you're like, because usually what goes through one's mind is that real or a facsimile? And I don't know how it works. If you hit buy it now, I don't think you've automatically paid for it until you pay for it. But I wonder if then like it's in your cart and nobody else can grab it. I don't know. So missed it by that much. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. So a little tale of failure here on the Bronxville Comics site. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. Hopefully there are better times ahead. And thank you for stopping by. And until next time, this is Jim saying, enjoy your comics.